Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Trish and today's video is about teaching English online using your cell phone. This is a response to our previous video. I think I did it a month ago, which spoke about teaching English online. A couple of people were like, but we don't have the right headphones with the mic, or our internet is not strong enough. So I looked online to see if there's any other teaching online opportunities that do not require those things. And then I found an app called Palfish. So Palfish is an app that literally allows you to teach English online using just your cell phone or a tablet, which was like amazing, because it's really amazing. It doesn't require that much internet, which means you can use your data, and it uses your phone, something that you're always using. So what do you need to get started? First, you need a cell phone. You can either use an Android or iOS. It works with both systems. Secondly, you need to go into your app store and download the app. The app is called Palfish. There's two apps on the app store. One has a white background and the other has an orange background. The white background is the one for teachers. So download that app. Once you've downloaded the app, you'll need to create a profile. To create a profile, you need a cell phone number and a password. Once you're done with that, you'll choose a picture and you'll choose your own name. So what do you want to be referred to as? Once that is done, you're literally ready to teach. Palfish has two types of lesson. The first is the kids lesson. The second is the free talk / calling lesson. I'm going to start with the free talk / calling lesson. So basically, okay guys, so I'm just gonna pause right here to say that I forgot to speak about the second lesson, but the second type of lesson is the kids lesson, where you become an official Palfish teacher and you have a fixed schedule, or you decide which times you're supposed to do. You have to commit a number of hours a week. Unfortunately, South Africans are not able to be part of this, so we can only do the free talk aspect of the teaching. Okay, let's go back. In this category, people just call you and then you answer the phone. The whole idea is so that they can practice their spoken English. So you guys can speak about anything. With my students, I've spoken about South African history, Chinese history. I've spoken about traveling because I recently went on my first travel abroad experience, and you can literally talk about anything, even sports, music, movies, literally anything. Sometimes people just call you to talk about boyfriends. It's really that random, but the whole point is to speak to the person in English so that they can practice their English. That easy. Obviously not everyone likes speaking or can come up with random conversations. So for those people, you can create your own lessons. So you can create lessons on English grammar, lessons on basic English basics like introducing yourself. You can literally create lessons on anything. I have a couple of lessons on seasons, really random stuff, and then people can buy those lessons. Then in those lessons you'll speak about that. As I've already said, initially I downloaded the app so that I could review it and give people options on ways to teach English online. But after 1 month of using it, I've decided to keep it. That's mainly because it's a really nice app. First, I can choose whatever time I want to teach, which means that I can teach on different times each day. And if you feel that you're not free, you can always change the time. For example, if I wake up this morning and I was like, I want to teach from 2 to 3. And then my friend's like, oh Trish, do you not want to have lunch at 2? I can always just untick those times. The other reason why I like the app is that it provides room for cultural exchange. I have over 30 students and each have different personalities and live in different cities in China. And because of that, I've been able to literally learn about Chinese culture and even learn a couple of words in Chinese. So it's really amazing for cultural exchange. And in return, I've been able to tell them about my country and the type of things that you can see in South Africa, or if you were to travel to South Africa, what you'd expect. which is really amazing because my students now, they know about Tonga people, Zulu people, Sotho people, all sorts of things relating to South Africa, which is something they would not have learned in ordinary classes that teach English. So I find that really amazing. Money, because I know that's why you're here. So you can choose your own rate. You can choose how much you want to charge your students per minute. By default, Palfish puts 1 RMB per minute, which is about 2 rands. But you can change that to whatever amount you want to charge per minute. I suggest you leave it as it is or you decrease it, because the lower your rate, the more likely students will come to you because you're affordable, right? And then you can then increase it as you grow and you set up a name for yourself as a teacher on Palfish. But for beginner teachers, I think you should leave it at 1 RMB or decrease it to invite more students to come speak with you and hear your teaching. Okay, so in my first month, I was not really able to teach much because I was writing exams, which I just completed yesterday. And because of that, I didn't really have time to teach. So I tried to teach at least 4 times a week, maybe 20 minutes each day. And I ended up getting to about 720 RMB, which amounts to 1,400 and something. The money goes to a Pioneer account. Pioneer is like PayPal but cheaper, and then you can then transfer it from that to your South African bank account. If you have a Chinese bank account already, you can use your Chinese bank account. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any questions relating to Palfish and how to go about teaching, please don't hesitate to comment down below, or you can inbox us or tweet us on Bohoshik SA. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, Bohoshik SA. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy teaching. Bye! Getting your first student tips. So basically what I found was helpful with getting your first students is doing a live show or live class. You can do live classes on Palfish. What live classes do is they allow people to see you live and decide whether they like your personality or not, which is amazing because if they like you, then they're able to follow you and then become your students. So my pro tip for beginners is to do a live class. Make sure that the live class is free and speak about interesting topics, and maybe people will follow you and become your students. But okay, I really need to stop. Salon, happy teaching.